and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of DBA Live. As you can tell, the Nuggets have just won the first season. We're going to start with the Eastern Conference seeding at the end of the season. The Celtics were in the 5th seed. The Pacers were the 4th seed. The Raptors 3, Bucks 2, and Heat 1. The 76ers were eliminated after going 0-3 in the first part.
Just couldn't seem to get it going.
And so, in the Western Conference, the last seed was the Jazz, the 6th seed, 5-seeded Thunder, 4-seeded Lakers, 3 Nuggets, 2nd Clippers, and 1st Rockets. Nobody was eliminated on this side of the bracket just because nobody went 0-3. Welcome back. And as you can see in the first round on the western side of the bracket, the Lakers were eliminated after the 6th-seeded Jazz beat them, and also the Nuggets moved on after beating the Thunder on the 1st seed to play the Clippers. In the second round, the Rockets beat the Jazz, the number 1 seed, and the Clippers lost to the Nuggets. That will take us to the Final Four, where the Rockets lost to the Nuggets to send the Nuggets to the national championship to play the Bucks.
Here on the eastern side, the Pacers beat the Celtics after the Celtics winning their first game in the regular season, couldn't get it going. We had the Heat beat the Pacers. That was a big win. And then we had the Bucks beat the Raptors, and the Bucks beat the Heat. And in that game, the Sam for the Bucks dropped 64 points. Remember that.
And also in the national championship game, as you can kind of tell, the Nuggets beat the Bucks in the final score of 113-100 after overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we have a couple new changes or additions to the DBA. We're going to do college teams this year, and also here is a couple things to say.
So, we changed the teams this year, like you said, which are college teams. So in the Eastern Conference, we have App State, Clemson, Duke, UNC, NC State. And then in the Western Conference, you have Virginia Tech, South Carolina, Georgia, Georgia Tech, UConn.
So pretty much this year, the awards for the first season, we have Riley Lynn coming in as the Finals MVP, dropping 43. Harry Simpson had the most drives this year. He did really well driving to the basket. Even though he did not make a statement in the final rounds of the Final Four and playoffs, he still did pretty well during the season. Jake, with the big man of the year at 5'11", can really do a lot on a 7.5 basket.
Yeah, he did.
5'11". He can do a lot in a 7.5-foot basket. We also have Sam Rice, who is the postseason MVP, played outstanding. He dropped 64 in one semifinal game, and he also dropped 54 in another game. And also, Cole Rice was the MVP of the entire DBA first season.
So here's some highlights from the Final Four and the National Championship.
Studio, Cole Rice, last year's MVP, will not be playing this season. We are eliminating Virginia and Kansas. Thank you.
Signing off here from DBA Studios. We'll see you next time.